Hey guys, welcome to day 14, the end of pretty much 2 weeks of carnivore. So I just wanted to say for tonight's dinner, I had, if you had watched last night's, you would see one of the Tupperware containers of meat, which is around a pound. Um, so I had about a pound of meat, roughly like ground beef, with that bacon fat. And I also added a few tablespoons of butter when I warmed it up. So I put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes, throw a little bit of butter, threw it in for another like minute, stirred everything up, you know. And I had like 1.5 pieces of bacon, which is like 3 pieces of the bacon out of my Tupperware container because I usually break them in half. So about 1.5 piece of bacon, 3 eggs that I just threw on. I cracked 3 eggs onto a hot pan with butter and a little salt on the top of them while the bottoms were cooking, and just flipped them over for over medium. So basically, but I think one of the yolks broke. But I just laid that across the top, and then I just ate, that top layer of egg, and then with a spoon, you just kind of ate down into the meat. So the meat, egg, bacon, butter, all of that, all in one dish. And then I had one butter bite because remember I had three left, so I had one butter bite. I wanted to save the other two, but I had one butter bite when I was done. My son broke into some like little Debbie Christmas cake, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a butter bite. So went and had a butter bite. But it's the end of week 2, basically. Tomorrow's weigh-in on the first day of week 3. So just to summarize, this week, it's been a little bit of up and down. The one thing that's been pretty consistent though is, other than those little bits of diarrhea, which I think was the tea, I'm really starting to lean toward that it was the tea. I'll probably go ahead maybe tomorrow. I might have, because I still have a jug of unsweet still left that I made. I may start trying to incorporate it back and see if I start having that diarrhea again. But everything's been kind of normal as far as consistency goes for this diet for the first 2 weeks. It's the feeling of being satisfied most of the time, like no bloating, no achy inflammation type stuff. All those things have been true. Now, all the mental triggers of the addiction, the sugar addictions, all those things. Yeah, I still, like, I'm in my house. I still have a lot of horrible food surrounding me. So I look around, I'll see things, I'll be like, oh my God. And there's a lot of instinct. Like I said, there's a lot of this programmed instinct. And maybe instinct is the wrong word, more of just habit. Because instinct is like eating meat and salt, right? That's an instinct. But like, so a bad habit was immediately wanting to reach for something and taste it. Like, for example, there was this leftover mac and cheese that I made the other day for my family. My son warmed it up, and then he put some hot sauce in it, and he was like, "Oh man, this tastes amazing." And I for a second, I almost went to take my spoon and reach over and be like, "Hey, let me try a bite." And I had to stop myself. It's just like those little moments where I'm just about to do something. I'm so close to it. I'm like, and because it'll just be like, "Oh, hey, let me try this." It was like when, my son left his Tapatio Doritos. They're like these Doritos with Tapatio. Sounds great because I like hot sauce. I like Doritos. I used to. Tasty poison, remember. And so like he left them open, and the bag was open. It was on the table. So I went to go, roll them up. I was going to put a chip clip on them, whatever. And, when I picked up the bag, there was like that immediate instinct of like, hey, open bag. I was going to reach in, grab one, and try it. It was just like, nope, no. So it's all really quick. So just remember that when you're around that stuff, it can be super quick. And like I said, and you may be doing great with cravings. You may be doing great with those things. And I'm proud of you. I'm just documenting my struggles, how deep of an addiction and mental triggers that it happens. As far as the carnivore diet, yeah, I mean, when I stop and think about it, I'm full. I'm satisfied. this morning I was going through like some grumbles and hunger pains. Maybe not even pains, just hunger. It was weird, and I just kind of wrote it out for a second, and I was fine. And but I was satisfied. Like I said, I don't feel bloated. I feel good. So that's about it. I mean, just the ups and downs, the daily struggles, and that's why I'm going to document today. Again, with just those little bit of mental triggers I had to overcome. Not a whole lot to report. Um, I don't think I went potty today. So again, my body's gonna do what it's gonna do. You don't have to have daily potties. Like I said, I figured it's gonna come and go. Whatever your body wants to get rid of, especially when you're losing weight, it may use that energy when you lose weight. It may use those things, or it may expel some things. I don't know. But in any case, I know this is. I'm trying to keep this a real short video tonight. I just wanted to say again, and by the way, for those of you that commented and started following me, thank you so much. Every comment really helps. Even when you guys tell me tips that I kind of already know, but it's good to hear them. It's still good to hear them from you guys because sometimes I forget. So sometimes like somebody will give me a tip and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's right. That's right." And that's good. So guys, I love the interaction. Thank you for following my journey so far. Again, you guys have been an amazing community. So, but we will see you in the next video. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow is my weigh-in. So I will report the results for you guys. Am I going to do a video? I don't know. I might. I might record. I don't know. I'm nervous. We'll see. But tomorrow's weigh-in, so in the beginning of week 3. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.